Khalsa Sukhdeep Singh has given you a bit of a talk. I'm going to carry it on. Guru Gobind Singh Ji said, I've come here to set up Dharam. Dharam is something which is based on compassion. As in Japji Sahib Guru Nanak Dev Ji defined it for us, Tol Dharam Daya Kaput. Where there is no compassion, there can be no justice, there can be no justice, there can be no righteousness. So, starting with compassion. As you look around, there are people having langar. Langar is one of the ways that we learn compassion. We learn compassion by giving food to people who are hungry. And then the people that are hungry, they get that and they think, oh, that's great. I got given free food. No charge? No charge. We find it very surprising. People sometimes come and say, what, this is all free? We say, yeah, it's all free. It's come from Guru Nanak Dev Ji from 500 years ago. It's still flowing. And that langar, it teaches us compassion. Other people see, they say there's nothing like a free meal in the world. But there is. There's langar. And when they learn about langar, it makes them feel good. And they think, one day, I might want to get involved and do some seva. That's exactly what happens down the corner from here when SWAT give out food every Tuesday, Thursday and Sundays, Saturdays. They give out food and people turn up, they get involved, and even the ones that are eating find themselves drawn to start giving. And this is what we want to create. Guruji wants to create a culture of people that care about your common human being. And when you start to care, as you grow from caring, you will start to think about sharing, right? That's why it's simple. So you care, then you share. As you share, the world becomes a better place because there's plenty to go around. A friend of mine just moved to Madagascar. I said to him, a funny fact about Madagascar, you can fit the whole world's population on there. Just like they live in Chelsea. Do the maths, you'll find out it's true. We just don't care enough about people to give them that kind of a life, which we can. We have all the money in this world to do that. And Guru Gobind Singh Ji looked around the world and those days and realized no one really is working for the benefit of everybody. Everybody seems to be working for their own selfish interests. Countries will happily say, we are representing British interests abroad, American interests abroad, our interests abroad. People never seem to say, we're just representing humanity. We just come here to serve humanity. We just come here to help everybody. And this is what the Khalsa was created for. This is why we were given this deg, this weapon, and the deg, the food. Wherever we go, Guruji says, protect everybody and feed everybody. You see the food, the proof is in the pudding, right? Well, it might not be pudding today, but the proof is in the food. So have it, enjoy it. Realize the Guru is giving this to you just out of love. And if you feel inspired by that, go home, share food with people in your local town that you feel are hungry. There's groups all over the country. Sikh groups are doing this all over the country, but if you can't find a Sikh group, just do it yourself. My brothers are here, they get involved, I see them. So, why? When we get compassion, we get justice. The other thing with justice is, if you see yourself looking at somebody who doesn't need food right now, but they're being oppressed. They might be being oppressed by tyrants anywhere. Then, when you've got that compassion inside you, you don't just want to just give them justice and you want to give them just food, or try and fight for them in the court. Sometimes the courts are unjust. Sometimes the law is unjust. So there is a justice separate from what the law just says. And sometimes you might feel the law is unjust. And the Guru tells us that compassion will teach you the way. What is truly, truly justice. And as you grow, maybe you might start defending people's rights. You might start protecting them. And for that, the Khalsa in 1699 was gifted, that we should always be armed. Always walk around and carry a shastra. This is an honor given only to those that have taken in the baptism, in the Amrit ceremony, which was created in 1699, that the common Sikh could be raised up and start thinking of themselves as somebody who should be an agent of the Guru. Wherever they go, we look like him. He gave us this form. Before that, we had no specific form. But now you see the turban, the beard, you'll be able to recognize. If you see a full beard, the sword, it's a member of the Khalsa. And you have every right to ask that person for help if you're in trouble. And recently, happening just in UK, that the Polish people were so happy to hear about a Sikh guy that got involved, who showed the Khalsa spirit and got involved and defended somebody. This is still happening today, and I hope it will carry on happening. The Khalsa one day will rise up and show people what the Guru was here. We have to fulfill that mission. We're not asking anybody else to do it for us. We will do it ourselves. We show the world that the Khalsa is here to stay. The Khalsa is giving everybody peace, justice, food, compassion, love, and a big hug. And that's called Sarbat da Pala. Sarbat da Pala means the good of everybody. So I'm sure at the end of the day you hear that word many, many times. Sarbat da Pala means the good of everyone. And well, how we say, the only way you can get it for us is Nanak Naam Chardi Kara. So I'll bring it back to Naam. Everybody say Vaheguru. 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 The source of all compassion, the source of all goodness, the one that is all of ours, parent. Ek pita ek iske baad. That's where we get the source from. So when you look at these people, they don't just believe in that warrior side, they're also the saintly side. The saintly side is very key to us. The Guru said, first wake up in the morning and meditate. We meditate, we pray, and then hopefully in our day we serve humanity. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you guys turning up here. Enjoy yourselves. Well done to all the organizers, done a great job. Happy Vaisakhi to everybody. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. Thank you, Sukhdeep Singh.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Basis Sikhi then just telling us a little bit why we're here. And of course, the man who has allowed us to take over this space and has given us the infrastructure, the support and the people to put on Vaisakhi in Trafalgar Square is our very own mayor, Mr. Sadiq Khan. Let's have a big round of applause for Sadiq Khan, please. It's very kind of the mayor's office to put this on for the Sikh community. It's their way, the mayor's way of saying that Sikhs are important to not only UK life but London life in particular, and there's a massive contribution that Sikhs make to the world and to London which needs to be celebrated during Vaisakhi. We're going to have a few speeches from key people that are involved in making today happen, including the mayor, who I've just met backstage and is ready to come on and share a few words. So please do come a little bit closer to the stage if you would like to hear some key people talk about this wonderful event. If you are just arriving, if you've just arrived in Trafalgar Square wondering what's happening, this is Vaisakhi. This is our celebration, the birth of Khalsa, the birth of Sikhi, the birth of our religion, and also a harvest festival, a good time, a celebration, a new start, a new beginning, a chance to kind of kickstart your diet. If you started dieting in January for the new year, and it hasn't gone so well, and you want to restart the diet, then no worries. Just say I'm doing the Sikh calendar. It's cool. Kickstart the diet right now. Get down and out.